Good morning, dear students. Welcome in online classes. I am your history civics teacher, Dhananjay Singh. Dear student, yesterday we all discuss about that elections, how the elections conduct by the election commission. Today our topic is modern age in Europe, means Renaissance in history portions. This is the chapter number 9th A. After that we all are again discuss about that the next chapter known as the Reformation and the Industrial Revolution. The chapter is divided into three parts: Renaissance, Reformation and Industrial Revolution. In the first part of this chapter, those are known as the Renaissance. Today we all are discuss about that what was the causes of the Renaissance and according to your syllabus what was the impact of the Renaissance. First of all, what was the Renaissance? The question is many times asked by the exam and by the any preparation persons. The question is always coming, what was Renaissance? Actually, in the simple words, we can say the Renaissance is the rebirth or revival. Rebirth when the man free from the bondage of the church, and finally the man started the query and questioning based on the logic. This period is known as the Renaissance period. When the Renaissance started, this is known as the modern age in Europe, because before that the medieval period is going on, but after the end of the medieval period the modern age started in Europe. This is known as the Renaissance. In Renaissance periods, this was the time period from the 14th century to the 16th century in Europe. So many changes, lot of changes in the field of art, in the field of literature, in the field of so many new geographical sea route also discovered by the sailors and many of the Portuguese and the other traveler moving from one place to another place. They discovered so many sea route. It is possible when the mariner compass was discovered by the science. So dear students, the Renaissance was especially started in Italy. Firstly, it was started in Italy, in Europe, into the 14th century. It gave the new ideas in the new style of art, new style of buildings, and so many other changes started during the time of the Renaissance. So the period was a great increase and in the field of trade and wealth, means it is so many changes in the field of trade and commerce. The man now free from the boundaries of the church, he wanted to free from the traditional ideas. So Renaissance give the new way of life, new thought, new thinking and new technology and new development in the field of science and art. What was the features? So many features of the Renaissance. So first of all, the main important feature of the Renaissance, the spirit of hope and optimism. Okay, the spirit of hope and optimism. Renaissance, the first feature, the spirit of hope and optimism. It is the first feature of the Renaissance. After that, the second feature of the Renaissance, freedom. Freedom from the bondage of the church. Yes, Renaissance also gave the broad changes on the religious sentiments. Before that, when the Renaissance not started, so many activities going on according to the religions. The man wanted to free from the bondage of the church and free from the religious activities those who are forced by them. The third feature, individualism. Individualism means now man coming the front and the forefront. Individualism, man is the main important than any other things. After that, humanism, it is also a feature of the Renaissance, and emergence of the new ideas and new nations and states is also the important features of the Renaissance. My dear students, if you see that what was the causes behind the Renaissance, then my answer is always one: new trade route, geographical exploration, and invention of the printing press was the most important causes of the Renaissance. Several other reasons also several other region also the causes of the Renaissance, but mostly the discovery of new trade route important and most important causes of the Renaissance. You know that so many Portuguese discovered many shore routes. Christopher Columbus discovered America, and after that Vasco da Gama discovered the new route to India. So this so many other several discovery of sea route through the mariner compass. It give the way of from it give the new way how to reach from one nation to another nation, and it also brought the changes in the field of trade and commerce. So many new market established after the trade, and discovery of new trade routes and geographical exploration give a spirit of adventures in the people of Europe for explore unknown sea route and started from landmarks to search a new markets and new other trade and commerce. So the discovery of new sea routes, new trade routes and discovery of geographical exploration give the importance way for the Renaissance. After that, printing press is also very important causes for the Renaissance. Before the printing press, all we have only the handwritten form of the books and the papers. That time we also learned, European also learned how to make the paper from the Arab, but that time only handwritten books and literature are available, and that time this type of handwritten book and other things reach only into the rich persons, those who are very noble and rich in the society. But after the invention of the printing press, Gutenberg invented the printing press in Germany first in 1465 by Gutenberg in Germany. Then after several other printing press discovered into the Europe, and after the invention of the printing press, so many literary sources and written sources available into the society, and many of the poor and middle class also see and learn and study about the literature and other things and give the new ideas and knowledge. They learn, they read about the books and other thinking, and they learn how the religious activities and other things are those who are bondage, the mans and the people they want to the free from this type of the religious bondage. Means invention of printing press also give a new way and new world of the development of the Renaissance. So it is the also important causes for the Renaissance. Now scientific development resulted from a spirit of inquiry and produced more thinking on rational and scientific lines. More thinking, more changes, more ideas give the science, and it give a blow to old beliefs, okay, classical beliefs, blind faith. The man wanted to free from the blind faith. So the scientific development, so many scientific and several changes into the church and their popes. Roger Bacon thought of horseless carriages and flying machines. Copernicus proved that the earth moved around the sun. The earth moved around the sun. Copernicus proved that. Galileo invented the telescope. So these are the scientific development also brought the new changes in the field of Renaissance. And the scientific development is also great and important reason for the Renaissance. So tomorrow we again discuss about that, what was the other causes of the Renaissance, like that projection of human values, rise of powerful monarchies, royal patronage and other reasons of the Renaissance. So thank you dear students.